I just start with the feet, right at the tendons, easy cut, or the joints, I mean, cut through the tendons. You can start, you gotta remove this gland on the tail. A lot of times I can do it in one fell swoop, but it's typical I do V-cut. Cut like that down, and that down, like that.
Chicken die? That chicken die?
The chicken is dead, yep. And that's gone. And flip it, cut it halfway up the neck. Cut it any lower, the skin tends to drape over the shoulders. So it's just a look kind of thing more than anything. It's not really. Just make sure you really get the trachea. That's not the only thing that's important about this cut. I don't have my scissors, but just split the head off like that. Flip them over, right above the butt. Grab a pinch, fold it out, poke in, go halfway up. And then again, this is kind of the same thing with the neck too. You don't want to get too far up. Otherwise it starts to slip up over their sternum. And we like to do cuts at the end and tuck the feet, you'll see. So you gotta be careful with that. Poke right just above the butt. It helps to pull that skin out. And then I like to separate and cut around both sides. If I can, as well as I can anyways. And then all the way around that butt. I can kind of loosen this up a little bit, so the trachea and the craw pulls out really easy if you just kind of loosen this stuff up a little bit. And it just takes doing it a couple times so you even know where you're putting your fingers. If you've killed any game or processed any game at all, it really helps. It makes a big difference for sure. It's all pretty much the same stuff. And then, so I did the one slit up and down. I like to do little slits on the sides. So otherwise, I got too big of hands, I just tear it up if I don't do the relief cuts on the sides. And then scoop up your hand all the way up against the, what would it be? The posterior part of the sternum. I don't know what it's called, interior, I guess. But anyway, scoop all the way up to the trachea and then down through the back of their spine and just pull right out. And this part right here that comes up, that goes all the way up to the trachea. That's where you want to try not to break and just pull because you get the whole craw. Comes out, and then that's all guts. And then you should just have two lungs, and the heart already came out, so that's it. And then everything's gutted out. I'm gonna take a hose, I'm gonna spray it out and clean it out really nicely. But I like to do these cuts up here. This cut, go across the body, not up and down. So go across the street, little slit, and then you can tuck these feet in here real nice. It just looks real good. Just like that. You got a nice bird. Oh, we like to take scissors and cut this a little bit lower. The only thing you need to worry about with this is cutting it wrong or breaking it wrong to where the bone protrudes. And when you shrink wrap your bags around it, it'll poke a hole. So just be careful of that. Nice bird.